From Rehoboth, it's Chris Gomes. 30 laps the distance. We're off of turn number 4. The green flag is out, and the Sportsmen are underway.
Down into the corner they go, battling side by side, bumper to bumper. It's Vinny Pangolini who comes out ahead of it all. Started on the pole, able to take the lead as they race on through 3 and 4. Off the corner, across the stripe, Pangolini leads lap 1.
Vinny sets the pace down into turn number 1 with the 8 of Rio on his tail. Flanagan and Travis race side by side for third. The 21 of Casper rounds out the top 5.
Off the corner they come. The battle is on for third. 3 wide, almost there for the position. Casper falls back. Travis looks to take third away. He does from Flanagan as they race down the back and into 3.
Off of turn number 4, your leader is the number 53 of Pangolina, but he is hanging on as they hit turn number 1. Off of turn number 2 they come. Rio down to the inside looking for the lead.
What a move there by Rio as Pangolina got loose. He stormed into the bottom lane, took the lead away. Justin Travis looks to follow in suit on that bottom line, takes second away from Vinny, and here comes Kyle Casper with Tyler Lallier behind him on that bottom lane.
Down the back stretch, Casper up into the third spot. Lallier looking to follow through down low. Then it's the 56 and the 11 right behind Lallier.
Single file through your top 3. 3 wide for that 4th position. Austin Erickson underneath Tyler Lallier. Pangolina drops back a spot next to Corey Fanning. Erickson looks to take 4th as he races out of 4.
Off the corner they come. Lallier and Fanning racing side by side off of turn number 2. Wheel to wheel, and Fanning gets the spot. They split the 7 down the back straightaway. Lallier throws it in hard and deep. Running to the 11. Fanning holds on, ladies and gentlemen.
Big time.
Steve Haxon going around, and Paul Lallier drives right into the 11 up in turn number 3. That's last year's champion, ladies and gentlemen, and that will earn him the black flag. Paul Lallier has been disqualified. The pace truck has pulling down to the center of the infield. We're ready to go as the 8 of Chris Rio will bring the field down. Justin Travis on the outside as they come off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're back underway.
Down into turn number 1 they go. A great battle atop the leaderboard, and it's Rio heading to the front. Here comes Casper underneath Travis. A little bit of contact through the corner as they battle for second off 4.
They play a little bumper tag with Travis up on the outside as they hit turn number 1 and 2. Casper down low. Off the corner they come. Wheel to wheel for second. Casper's got a nose advantage down into 3.
Down to the corner they go. Casper with the advantage off turn number 4. Huge power off the corner, takes second away with Tyler Lallier in tow on that bottom lane. Little crossed up as Casper. Contact there opens the door for Lallier to fight for second.
Lallier down to the inside of Casper, down into 3 and 4. Travis backsliding on the top side as Fanning slides in underneath. The 56 of Erickson trying to follow through off of turn number 2.
Down off the back they go. Erickson gets to the bottom underneath Travis, fighting for that top 5 position. He's right on the rear bumper of Corey Fanning, who's right behind Tyler Lallier. Now Lallier needs to finish a few spots ahead, about 5 spots ahead of Corey Fanning right now, only a +1. So Lallier wants to get to the front as quick as he can and hopes Fanning starts moving back.
Off the corner they come. Fanning taking a look to the inside of Lallier. Tyler trying to hang on to that number 7 while Erickson takes a look to the outside. They come off of turn number 2. Look at the 3 of Hampton. Down to the inside of Travis. They race side by side off of 4.
Off the corner they come. Corey Fanning. His car doesn't look to be bothered after that contact through 3 and 4. And more contact with Paul Lallier. Fanning looks to be all right as he's all over the rear bumper of Tyler. Racing through 3 and 4 now. Looks low off turn number 4. Can he get a run into the corner?
17 laps remaining on this one. We're at lap number 13. And Rio looking for the win here tonight as he leads the charge down into turn 3 and 4. They come off the corner. It is still Rio setting the pace over Casper, Lallier, and Fanning in top 4.
Down off turn number 2 they go. We're single file just about through the entire field. That bottom lane is superior tonight. So they race into 3 and 4. A little check up there between Lallier, Fanning, and Erickson. Erickson now putting the pressure on your points leader. Sitting in that 4th spot. Austin Erickson wants to move up.
Down off of turn number 2. Kyle Casper takes a look to the inside of Rio, down into turn number 3. A little bit of contact. Rio gets sideways. Casper gets sideways. Then wheel to wheel off a full down across the stripe as Anthony Kohler is off the pace. Justin Travis is off the pace.
Travis trying to lift that car back around, but he's coming up real slow at the top of turn number 1. Meanwhile, Casper takes that lead off 4. Crossover attempt as the yellow comes out. Field crossed up, getting ready to head back to green flag action as they roll down through turns 3 and 4. It's Casper to the outside of Rio in the restart box. Green flag high in the air, and they're off down into turn number 1 with 14 to go.
Casper looking for the advantage off of turn number 2. Fanning trying to follow through as Lowry tries to make it 3 wide down in the corner. Settles it in behind the 8 as they come off of 4. Lowry again down on the inside.
Casper to the point. Rio in second. The battle for third is on. Lowry and Fanning making contact, bumping side by side, and Erickson goes around. Trouble in turn 2.
Erickson sideways and around a full 360. Kyle Niederberger up on the stand, ready to let the field loose off of turn number 4. Casper up on the throttle. The 8 of Rio a little bit loose on the start. Fanning down to the inside there. They come off the corner side by side for second. Lowry back to 5th down the backstretch.
Lowry hops back into that 5th position, trying to recuperate here on that bottom line and look to make his way back up through the pack as the battle for third is on track. Manny Dias underneath will take it away from Rio. We got trouble in turn number 1. That's the 0-0 of Melberg. He's around, not able to get it fired back up.
Field, and we're ready to go back racing once again. Kyle Casper and Corey Fanning ready to bring the field down off of turn number 4. There's agreed, and we're back underway.
Down into turn number 1, Casper with a good run there, opens up the door for Fanning to drop down to that 2nd position, and Corey Fanning, Kid Chaos, hops into 2nd as they race down through 3 and 4.
Manny Dias up on the outside, a little bit of contact. Rio gets back on the inside, they're 3 wide. Lowry's on the inside as well, settles it back. Up front, Fanning all over the back bumper of that black and white number 21 down into turn number 3 as they dive for position behind them with 10 to go.
3 wide there, back of the pack, almost 2 rows deep. Lowry are behind the battle of Rio and Dias for that 3rd position. And meanwhile, up front, Corey Fanning putting the pressure on for the lead. Kyle Casper leads it through 3 and 4, but here comes Fanning to the inside.
Fanning taking a look to the inside and trying to put an exclamation point on the title chase. They play bumper tag. If Corey's going to go by and Pangolin and Petty get together.
Out your front 5 rows here with 9 to go.
9 to go, 3 miles remaining as they get ready to roll off at 4. Kyle Niederberger waves the green flag. Casper and Fanning drag race down into turn number 1, side by side for the lead down the back straightaway.
Down the back they go. Casper with a good run. Fanning gets right to the bottom. Little bump to Casper, tries to open that door. He does, but Casper able to hold on to it as the battle for third still hot and heavy as it's Dias to the outside of the 8 of Rio. What a battle it is down the back into 3.
3 wide for a moment as Baxter settles in behind Lowry as they come off of turn number 4. Rio having a great run in the 18. The 14 of Dias up on the outside. They're stacked up double wide from 3rd on back.
They are, and that is the 7 of Lowry down underneath, fighting for 4th with Manny Dias as Chris Rio has made his way up to that 3rd position as they race across the stripe. 6 to go. Corey Fanning putting even more pressure on the 21. He just can't find a way around him.
Kyle's a little bit loose in the corner, so what he's doing is slowing the corners up and not giving Fanning a run on the inside. If he's going to beat him, he's going to make him go around him. He's not going to let him down low. Casper 5 laps away from picking up the win, down into 3 and 4. Rio still sits 3rd. Lowry sits 4th. Baxter up inside the top 5.
Across the stripe they go, down into turn number 1 and 2. Rio still holding on to that 3rd spot. Here comes Tyler Lowry down to the inside of the backstretch. Can he make a run for that 3rd spot? He does. He pulls up alongside Rio, and they battle side by side off 4.
3 more seconds to go for the 21 of Kyle Casper. Lowry up to 3rd. Baxter sits 4th. Here comes a 0-4 looking for 5th. 2 to go this time across the stripe.
Fanning got another good run off the corner, but it's just not quite enough. Casper good through 1 and 2, but he opens that door up. Fanning has the nose underneath. Doesn't push it too hard through 3 and 4. Off the corner they come. White flag in the air.
Final time down into 1 and 2. Casper leads the charge. Into 1 and 2. Fanning takes a look down to the inside. Casper caught up high. Falling down to the inside. Not enough room. Casper shuts the door. Twin checkers are up. Bumper tag off the corner. Casper picks up the win. Fanning for second. Third to Lallier. Fourth to Baxter. Axon rounds out the top 5. Casper picks up the win and picking up the 2,000.
Yeah, the car's a little bit off this week. You know, I'm a little disappointed with that. I'm pretty happy with my year this year. I feel like a champion. Congrats to Corey. You know, I feel like I proved a lot to a lot of people this year. I drove pretty respectful, and I think I earned the respect of a lot of veterans in our division. And I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself and my family and my dad and everyone that helps me every week to be here. You know, it's hard racing. It's tough to, you know, not take home the championship, but there's always next year.
I know you got some people you want to thank, some partners that have been behind you all year long.
Yeah, I got to thank J&S Auto Repair, Jazz's Auto Body, Johnson's Racing Engines, Reinbold Insurance, Depco Enterprises, my mom, Dad, Lori, Dave, Joe, all the crew guys. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't be here this year, and thank you guys very much.
Didn't buy at all, were you?
Nah, I mean, he probably had a better car than me. He probably cut me a couple of breaks there, but I mean, I knew the big picture just like he did, and you know, I did what I had to do to win the race.
Over the last few weeks, the car's been struggling. It hasn't been where you want. Tonight looked a lot better.
Yeah, we definitely been struggling. I mean, the whole year's been a struggle, and I got to give my car a credit for just not giving up, because at times I was ready to just leave it home. But I got to thank all my sponsors. They've been great. State Line Tree Works, Greg from Paquins Insurance, Rich from Helga South Coast Power Equipment for sponsoring this Power 5 and helping us out, and all the other drivers he helps out too. Bay State Sewage, Brian Sanford from Sanford & Sons Auto Parts, and that's about it. My crew, Kyle Suzu, who's not here tonight, my wife, Rich, Robbie, the whole truck crew.
Corey, tell us about your season. You chased, and all of a sudden you became the chasee.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to stand here and say that it was me. None of this other than just being a pilot was me. It takes everybody in the background. Roy, big time. Without you, I'd probably be sitting on my couch right now watching Cops or something. But Roy, the fans, we wouldn't have any of this. This racetrack wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be able to have this much fun on a Saturday night without these fans. As you can see, we got a pretty packed house tonight, and I'll take it. To come out on top in front of everybody, it's awesome. I can't thank my dad enough for working on the car, Justin, old man, Joe for doing the carburetors, Uncle Bob for tuning the car, Nat Chevatone for the power plant, Everett's Auto Parts, big time. Them guys don't ask questions. They always make sure you're happy. You could have a bad week, they call you, they make sure you're happy and you have everything you need. You can't ask for a better combination.
Now, does he go out to the yard for your parts? Because it is a used car after all.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we used to do. You run what you brung, and we used to go out there and pick from the boneyard. But you know what? It's nice to have what everybody else has. You know, and I'm just glad that I could show my team that we can do what all these other people can do with what they have.
Now, the last couple of years, you've struggled. You've been fast, but you haven't had the consistency. 2019, you were able to put that all together.
No, you know, it was always a stupid part failure. And, you know, 90% of it was probably my doing. Me and Dad work on the car every single night. But like I said, when Roy and Bob stepped on board, they looked at me and said, well, what needs to be replaced? Actually, they said, what's the oldest part on the car? And I said, well, the car is older than me, so where do you want to start? He didn't like that answer, but I'm pretty sure I made him happy tonight.
How does it feel to be champion?
It's definitely a big weight off the shoulders. I'm sure there's still a little bit to be brought on, but you know, winning the first race is huge. You know, you smile for weeks after winning your first race, but I can't tell you how long I'm going to smile after this one.
Well, the banquet's in January. Keep the smile on.
We'll try.